भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय, रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय, वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय, गंगा माई की जय, जमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, स्वामी तो भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Auspicious day, 101 years.
On this auspicious day, 101 years,
1 year ago,
1 year ago,
101 years.
Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he appeared on
Something about Bhakti Vinod Saraswati Thakur?
Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he appeared on
this day. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur,
so Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur,
is Gaura Shakti. Gaura Shakti means
He is Gauda Shakti. Gauda Shakti means
empowered.
means empowered.
Empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted
his mission to be broadcast
His mission to be broadcast.
what is that sound? All over the world.
all over the world.
He desired পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগরাদি গ্রাম
he desired a chin.
Priziviti ache yata nagaradigram.
সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে মন্না পৃথিবীতে all over the world.
Something Pritivite all over the world.
As many towns and villages are there,
As many towns and villages are there,
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that his mission
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that his mission would be
will be spread.
widely spread.
Will be spread.
Will be spread.
This prediction was made by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
This prediction was made by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
personally 500 years ago.
personally 500 years ago.
So, perhaps my Guru Maharaj,
So perhaps my Guru Maharaj,
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur,
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur
attempted to fulfill the desire
attended to fulfill the desire
of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
and sometimes in the year 1918.
sometime in the year 1918.
He was brahmachari and Bhaktivinoda Thakur
He was brahmachari and Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
his material father, he wanted actually
his material father, he wanted actually,
he wanted Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Of course, everyone wanted,
He wanted Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Of course, everyone wanted.
but he wrote one small book,
But he wrote on a small book,
He wrote one small book,
teachings of Lord Chaitanya,
Teachings of Lord Chaitanya.
teachings and precepts of Lord Chaitanya,
Teachings and Precepts of Lord Chaitanya.
and in 1896.
In 1889 and 96?
In 1896. 1896.
And he presented that book to the McGill University in Canada.
And he presented that book to a great university in Corella. Oh, at McGill University in Montreal, Canada.
And he very much desired that the foreigners
And he very much desired that the foreigners,
especially Americans, would join this movement.
especially Americans, would join this movement.
That was his desire in 1896.
that was his desire in 1896.
And then in 1918,
Then, in 1918,
my Guru Maharaj started with this mission.
my Guru Maharaj started this mission,
One institution known as Gaudiya Math.
One institution known as Gaudiya Math.
Perhaps some of you know the
Perhaps some of you know
name Gaudiya Math. And
that Gaudiya Moth.
he was trying to spread this message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
He was trying to spread this message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And by chance or by prediction,
And by chance or by prediction,
as you think, I was taken to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
I was taken to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. I didn't get the first word.
I don't know what he said the first.
There was one word, I didn't get it.
What?
There was one word, but I didn't get it.
Okay.
by one of my friends. I did not want to go there,
By one of my friends. I did not want to go there,
but he forcibly took me there.
But he forcibly took me there.
Yes. And he ordered me
Yes, yes. And he ordered me
that you preach the cult of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
that you preach the cult of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
in English language.
in English language.
This is very much essential. Now,
This is very much essential.
the first meeting, he told me like that. That was my first meeting with him.
His first meeting, he told me that in the first meeting.
This was my first meeting with him.
At that time, I was in favor of Gandhi's movement.
At that time, I was in favor of Gandhi's movement.
So I said that
So I said that
we are, I'm going to say, not independent, subjugated.
We are, to say, not independent, subjugated.
Who will hear about our message?
Who will hear of our message?
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur refuted my argument.
But Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur refuted my argument.
I was very much pleased. I had so many talks.
I was very much pleased. I had so many thoughts.
There are so many talks.
But I was very much pleased to be defeated.
But I was very much pleased to be defeated.
That this so-called nationalism,
That this so-called nationalism
or any ism, they are all temporary.
Or any ism, they're all temporary.
The real need is
the real something is
The real need is the
self-realization.
Self-realization.
So I was convinced, but at that time,
So I was convinced, but at that time,
although he wanted me to immediately
Although he wanted me to immediately
join him and spread this movement,
Join him and spread this movement.
at that time I was a married man, young man.
At that time, I was a married man, young man.
I was married in 1918.
I was married in 1918.
And I got a son also at the time, 1921.
And I've got a son also at that time in 1921.
And in 1922,
And in 1922,
I met him.
I met him.
At that time, I was manager in a big chemical factory.
At that time, I was manager of a big chemical factory.
So I thought that I'm a married man, I've got so many responsibilities.
So I thought, I'm a married man. I've got so many responsibilities.
How I can join immediately?
How I can join immediately?
It is not my duty.
It is not my duty.
Of course, that was my mistake.
Of course, that was my mistake.
I should have joined immediately.
I should have joined immediately.
I should have taken the opportunity immediately.
I should have taken the opportunity immediately.
But Maya is there.
But Maya is there.
So I thought like that.
So I thought like that.
So that's a long history.
so that's a long history.
And then in 1954,
Then in 1954,
no, not 1950, 1968.
No, not 1968.
When I was 54 years old.
When I was 54 years old.
1954, yes.
I don't know. 1954, yes.
1954, yes?
I said it when I was 58. I was 58 years old, right?
54, I was at that time 58 years.
1954, at that time I was 58 years old.
So I left home
So I left home
and I was living alone.
And I was living alone.
Then 1958, I took sannyas.
Then in 1958, I took sannyas.
And then I decided to
And then I decided to
take up the responsibility of my Guru Maharaj.
And then I decided to take up the responsibility of my Guru Maharaj.
I thought that my other god brothers are trying.
I thought that my other godbrothers are trying,
So I am not capable to do it. They are better.
not situated to do it, they are better.
Situated, but somehow or other
situated, but somehow or other,
they could not do very much.
They could not go very much.
they could not do very much.
Appreciative activities in this connection.
Did he say preaching activities in this connection?
So when I was 70 years old, I decided now I must do it.
So when I was 70 years old, now I decided I must do it.
And execute the order of my Guru Maharaj.
And execute the orders of my Guru Maharaj.
And thus, this movement was started
And thus this movement was started
in 1965
In 1965,
from New York. And
From New York, and
I was not very much hopeful
I was not very much hopeful
because it is very difficult task
Because this very difficult task,
just opposite the European and Western culture.
Just opposite European and Western culture.
When I first came, I had no money.
when I first came, I had no money.
So I got a free passage through some Indian steam navigation company.
So I bought a free passage from an Indian steam company.
Yeah, steam navigation company.
So I came by ship.
So I came by ship?
So when I was on the ship at Boston port,
So when I was in the sea, Boston port,
On the ship. Boston port.
Commonwealth port, I was thinking that I have come here.
Commonwealth Port, I was thinking that I have come here.
Do not know what is the purpose.
I do not know what is the purpose.
Because how the people will accept this movement?
Because how will the people accept this movement?
They are differently educated.
they are differently educated.
And as soon as I will say, so my dear sir,
And as soon as I say, so my dear sir,
you have to give up meat eating
you have to give up meat eating
and illicit sex
And illicit sex.
and no intoxication,
And no intoxication.
gambling, they will say, please go home.
And no gambling, they will say, please go home.
Because that was the experience.
Because that was the experience.
One of my god brother,
of one of my god brothers.
he went to London
He went to London
And he had the opportunity to talk with one big man.
And he had the opportunity to talk with one big man,
Marquis of Jetland.
Marquis of Jetland.
Marquis of Jetland was formerly
Marquis of Jetland was formerly
governor of Bengal.
Governor of Bengal.
At that time, I was student.
At that time, I was student.
He was Scotsman, and
He was Scotsman, and
I was student of the Scottish Churches College.
I was student of the Scottish Churches College.
So he came to see our college, and
So he came to see our college, and
he was standing in front of me in the second year class.
He was standing in front of me in the second year class.
So he is very nice, good gentleman.
So he is a very nice gentleman.
So he proposed to my godbrother whether
So he proposed to my godbrother
Whether
you can make me a Brahman.
whether you can make me a Brahmana.
So my godbrother proposed, yes.
so, my godbrother said, yes,
We can make anyone Brahmana,
we can make anyone Brahmana,
provided you follow this principle.
Provided you follow these principles.
No illicit sex, no
No illicit sex,
intoxication, no meat eating,
no intoxication, no meat eating,
no gambling.
no gambling.
So that Lord Jetland immediately replied, impossible.
so that Lord Jetland immediately replied, impossible.
So I was thinking that
So I was thinking, I didn't catch that last word. That
I will propose something which is impossible.
I propose something which is impossible.
Anyway, let me try.
Anyway, let me try.
So now by the grace of Krishna
So now by the grace of Krishna
and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
and in the presence of my Guru Maharaj,
in the presence of my Guru Maharaj,
you are so nice boys and girls.
You are so nice, boys and girls.
So in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
so in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
you are chanting Hare Krishna mantra,
you are chanting Hare Krishna mantra,
and you are taking part in it very seriously.
and you are taking part in it very seriously.
So my Guru Maharaj will be very, very much pleased upon you.
So my Guru Maharaj will be very, very much pleased upon you
And bless you with all benefits.
bless you with all benefits.
So he wanted this, and he's not, it is not that he is dead and gone.
He wanted this, and it's not that he is dead and gone.
That is not spiritual understanding.
That is not spiritual understanding.
If an ordinary living being, he does not die.
An ordinary living being, he does not die. Even an
Na annate hannamane sarire. And what to speak of?
Nahanyate hanyamane sharire. And what to speak of?
Exalted, authorized personality.
Exalted, authorized personality.
Like Bhakti Siddhanta. He said,
Like Bhaktisiddhanta. He said,
He is seen.
he is seen.
I never feel that I am alone.
I've never seen that I am alone.
I never feel that I am alone.
Of course, when I came to your country without any friend,
Of course, when I came to your country without any friends,
without any means,
Without any means,
practically just like a vagabond, I think.
Practically just like a vagabond.
But I had full faith that my Guru Maharaj is with me.
but I have full faith that my Guru Maharaj is with me.
I never lost this faith, and this is fact.
I never lost this faith, and this is fact.
There are two words, Bani and Vapu.
There are two words, Vani and Vapu.
Bani means words,
Bani means words,
and Vapu means his physical body.
And Vapu means this physical body.
So, Bani is more important
So Vani is more important
than the Vapu.
Then the Vapu.
Vapu will be finished. This is material body.
Bapu,
Will be finished. This is material body.
It will be finished. That is the nature.
it will be finished. That is the nature.
But if we keep to the Bani,
But if we keep to the Vani,
to the words of spiritual master,
To the words of the spiritual master,
then we remain very fixed up.
then we will remain very fixed up.
It doesn't matter. Just like Bhagavad Gita.
It doesn't matter. Just like Bhagavad Gita,
It was spoken 5,000 years ago.
It was spoken 5,000 years ago.
But if you keep to the words of Krishna,
but if you keep to the words of Krishna,
then it is always fresh and
Then it is always fresh and
guiding. Not that
always fresh and
Timely.
timely. And
Not that
Arjuna personally listened to Krishna
Arjuna personally listened to Krishna
about the instruction of Bhagavad Gita.
about the instructions of Bhagavad Gita.
Therefore, he knew it.
Therefore, he knew.
That is not the fact.
That is not the fact.
If you accept Bhagavad Gita as it
If you accept Bhagavad Gita as it is,
then you should know that Krishna is
then you should know that Krishna is
present before you.
Krishna is present before you.
Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Aye.